How to repair compression release on Generac generator? This generator probably has less than 200 hours on since new in 2000. It's more than it runs. Could this be repaired by changing the oil to synthetic oil and maybe adding some seafoam or other additive to the oil to loosen the compression mechanism? Posted by JustAnswer at customer's request. Hello. I would like to request the following expert services from you. Live phone call. Let me know if you need more information, or send me the service offers so we can proceed.
Hello, my name is. I am going to assist you with this. This engine is a Generac GN410. The compression release system does not have much to it: a weight mounted on a pin inside the cam gear, and a spring. If the weight is not being pulled back into the center when the engine is stopped, either the pin and/or weight have gotten crudted up and are sticking, or the spring is weak. The only way to see what is going on is to open the engine up and physically look at it.
Is it possible to change the oil to synthetic and add maybe some seafoam to the oil or some other additive to clean the crude from the compression release parts before completely disassembling engine? Why is it that when I do get the engine started and warm up is easy to start as long as it is warm?
I've never tried that, but I sure would. It would beat tearing the engine open if you don't need to. But with seafoam, I'm not sure I would even use synthetic oil. I'd just use the dinosaur juice. The only explanation I could come up with for that is heat. Heat makes sludge more viscous, and it also expands metal.
No additive you can recommend that would be a good but safe cleaner? Motor flush.
I would recommend seafoam. I've used it in the differentials of my four-wheelers, and it took out an amazing amount of crud. Another thing that works really well, but you have to be extremely careful, is diesel fuel. If you drain the oil, add diesel fuel to the crankcase, not up to the full mark, but over the add mark. Make sure you only do this when the engine is cold, and run it for 2 or 3 minutes, and shut it down. You can do this 2 or 3 times if it keeps bringing out crud, changing the diesel fuel every time. After the last time, drain the diesel fuel, and remove the oil filter. Let it drain at least overnight, then fill with clean oil, install a new filter. Run it for 10 or 15 minutes, and change the oil and filter again.
Do you think a full can of seafoam along with fresh clean straight 30 weight oil?
Don't use a full can, follow the instructions on the can. I believe it calls for just an ounce or 2.
I'm thinking of reaping this several times.
Once may do the trick. You can always put the rest of the seafoam in the fuel, or in something else.
Straight 30 or 5W30?
Straight 30.
Thanks, I will give a try. Could be a much cheaper and easier fix than tearing the engine apart and replacing all the gasket just to find out it's sludge.
Yes, it would. Thank you for using JustAnswer, and please take a moment to rate my assistance.
I might try motor flush. Pull the spark plug and just crank it over by hand to see if I can get the sludge out, drain it and fill it with fresh oil and seafoam. Start.
Okay.
This engine has hardly any hours on it. It sit most of.
Okay.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/ythi.